Hey guys, how you doing? I am so confused about the cameras as usual. So I'm doing a little study tutorial thing here for myself, but I wanted to show you that I'm taking this really cool class. Where is it? I'm taking this. It's on Udemy and I love it. And it's really more, it's not just for beginners. It's awesome. I'm loving it. So it has a lot of details, a lot of it's very razor sharp, just and it's quick. So I'm taking this and I love it. So now back to Blender. Okay, so I'm going over the cameras and I have two cameras in my scene. I have this one right here in front view, and then I have this top camera right here I put up above. And I named this one top down, see, top down, and this one because I want to animate the cameras and I always get so confused. So this is the front view camera. And if I click over here on the camera, toggle the camera view, now I'm looking through my front camera. You can see I named it. So you can add cameras, and then cameras. So you can add as many cameras as you want. I want to animate them. So here I am in the front view camera. And if I select it and then I hit G, I can move it around. And then I think there's a way to zoom in and out with a double Z, but I'm not sure exactly how to do it. I've been watching Ryan King do it, but I haven't quite figured it out yet. Maybe it's G. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. I did it. Oh, I did it. And you can do it too. Basically, you're hitting G and then double click the Z and then scroll your mouse. Then you can zoom in and out, I guess. So G, C, E. Okay, practice that. Okay, so that's in the camera view that we're doing the grab and then the double Z to zoom in and out, and then just moving the camera, grabbing it. Now you can move your mouse all around to zoom in and out. It's double Z. So G, double Z, or just G, move. So we're in the camera view. Now if we click out of the camera view, we can just move around like we normally do. But if we want to start animating the camera, I am in this front view camera. Am I? Yeah. And then I can turn the camera off and then come out and see where my camera is. I've moved, it's right there. So now I'm going to switch to this top down camera view. But to get clear on this, view cameras, set active object as camera. So if we want this to be the active camera that we're clicking on, we click here. And now it is the active camera. So we can click off and on it. And so let's click on it and click the toggle and let's move it a little bit because it's snapping back to the other camera, which sometimes confuses me. And then I zoom in like this and then I hit the camera and it's going to go back. Now while I'm in the camera mode, if I want to move the camera without seeing it, say like this, or zoom in, then I set the lock key, and now I can move it around. Or I can get up off of it and then it's selected here. And then I can hit the period to find it. I can move it up here. But it's confusing because once you're on the camera, you're looking through it and you can select it. Kind of here on the edge. If you select the edge, it kind of turns yellow, and then you can move. Now you can move around and animate. Oh, so to switch back from the cameras, let's get off the camera. And then now you can zoom in and out. That's one of the things I forget to do. I'm usually so busy, you know, modeling something and it's way in here like this, trying to make everything look good that I can't, that I lose track of my cameras and my lights. So the lights can be animated on the dope sheet. If we just go like this and we go to the timeline and we turn this auto keyframing. Now I'm on the camera top down, and let's just move it. Then scroll our thing down and move it over there. And then here's the other camera. You can move it and move it back. And so the cameras can be animated. And also, so I'm selecting the front view and I'm gonna hit 0 just to pop back in. That's the toggle shortcut. And now see the camera's animating. I'm scrubbing the timeline. And the other way is you can select, you see the white, select off of it. You can select it in the viewport or just select it over here. So if you've got 5 cameras that you're switching around, and then you can animate it here too. So like this. So we can now kind of look at it, and I always get confused. And then we can zoom in when the lock is on. You can zoom in and rotate. So there's an overview for myself and for you to play with the cameras and to click the lock and then pop off. And then you can start switching back and forth. I'll do it here. See if you can see this. So here's this top camera that I'm calling, and this camera. And then what we can do is we can kind of think about it, what your camera's doing. And then remembering that getting on it, then you can animate it this way by selecting it, hitting grab, hitting the G and then the double Z if you want to do the keyboard shortcuts like so. And there. So this is how to quickly animate your camera. It's really fun. And also practice that with the lock off or hitting 0 now. I can switch off it. And then I can click my cameras. Where are they? Where's the other one? They hide from me. And let's hit the period. There it is. It's way up there. I'm gonna bring it down. Okay, hit the period to find it. Okay, so remember the shortcut is just really simple. View, cameras. It's just Control 0. So to just pop onto the active camera, this thing off and on is 0. But to switch cameras is Control 0. So maybe I don't want to look for it lost in my scene somewhere. So select the camera here and either go View, Cameras, Set Active Camera as Object, or Control 0. So let's see, what was the other one? This is the active one. And let's switch to the top down one somewhere around here. Hit Control 0. And now we've made it active, so we can hit 0. And there's the camera up there still. So it's pretty simple, but in my head it was so confusing. And I am practicing with it. It's always been confusing to me in the 3D apps, whether it's Cinema 4D or Blender. So I thought I would do a quick tutorial. So that should help you. And like I said, it's view, object mode, cameras, and set active camera is just making it the one that is going to zoom like in. You can look through it this way and then select it, and then we can move down here. And now the set camera is the one we can animate through the lens. So there's a lot more to learn. There's always so much to learn. And put the lock on. Go back to camera, stick the lock on. And now we're animating through the lens instead of through moving the camera around up here like this, which is a little bit more difficult to do. But with the auto key framing on, it's gonna set a keyframe. I'll turn that off, and then I'll go ahead and play it. Let's see, Control End, or just put this start at 72. Put the end at Control End. You can hit that at the end, Control End, or you can just put the numbers here in end, and we are in the on the timeline. And now we can play it, which we should zoom into the camera, and now we'll play it like this. So there we saw the other camera. And so now we're on the active camera, which I believe is top-down camera. And now if I switch to this camera, let's see, we'll be able to see through it, and it will show the animation. So front view, Control 0 to switch to that one, and then hit the play. And now you can see the other cameras animating, but we're on this camera, so it's going to render out through that camera when we render this too. So there you go. There's a little overview of let's say it again one more time. View, camera set as active object as camera. And then there's a lot more. I think you can set your camera. Oh yeah, it's awesome. Okay. See you later. See you later, everybody. Time to make a house.